I weep for my country, Nigeria. I weep for my nation. It's unfortunate. Things fall apart. Things really have fallen apart in this nation. And the center can no longer hold. We are in midst of plenty, and yet we have nothing to eat. Our nation is blessed materially. We are blessed with every good thing of life. And my tears flows as I look at my farmland, my bush lying fallow because of the phobia of the kidnappers, the phobias of our cattle rearers, leading their cattle to our farm to destroy our crops with impunity. With all the impunity as to who we say it, as if they belong to unquestionable, unchallengeable tribe in this country. Injustice everywhere. I weep for this nation. How long will we continue to live in scarcity in the midst of plenty? How long? How long? And people are protesting for hunger. They are not supposed to protest because we are not lazy. Nigerian youth are not lazy. We are not lazy. Wherever they are found and outside the country, they are doing very well. There's no job we cannot do. We are banned from going to our farmland because of insecurity of life and properties. And this is supposed to be the primary function of any government, of any nation. Provision of security for the citizenry. But here we are. Nobody bothers about our protection. The government does not bother. Yet they vote and make budget for very big amount of money called security fund. Both the state government and the federal government have refused to invest in the security of life and property of the citizenry. Why will hunger not come? Why will it not come? I remember those days when General Olusegun Obasanjo was the head of state, and he declared a policy which he titled Operation Feed the Nation. And when he was asked how can they be able to feed the nation, he said, if you feed yourself, you have fed the nation. And those days, as a matter of fact, there's no issue of hunger because everybody goes to farm. You have farm either in the far bush or in the near bush. We call it garden or you call it, farm. Many of us embark on crop planting, cropping. And that is where, that is the type of farming that I was trained in by my parents. They use it to feed us. They use it to send us to school. And we never complain of anything. There was never a time we depended on government for anything. What we are asking by these videos is that government should rise up to their responsibility and provide security of life and properties for the citizenry. You have so many names that is attached to insecurity, kidnappers, unknown gunmen, so many other names that they go about with. Now, they have now discovered that kidnapping is a very lucrative business. Why is it lucrative? Because government is not interested in trapping them down. Otherwise, with phone, what make you not to know the whereabouts of these people? They know. They know. And the people that are supposed to get them apprehended, majority of them are connivers. Yes, they know where they are. They make this kidnap, demand this ransom, and settle the settlable. The Latin says corruption optimorura and persone. That is to say that corruption is ranging from the highest to the lowest, provided money will come out from it. Everybody appear corrupt, up to the extent that they will now discover somebody, a murderer, a kidnapper, and they will get, if by mistake you will take them to where they are supposed to be reminded, before you know it, you discover that they are released. Either they will tell you they escaped from the custody or their file is missing. That's the end of the story. How do we continue? How do we get here? And how can we continue in this type of life? You can't give job. You can't give enabling environment to ensure the security of life and properties of the citizenry, to enable them go about freely their normal duty in search of food. It's a terrible thing. I'm doing this video so that you have to share it, and so that it get to the appropriate authorities whose responsibility is to provide the citizenry with security of their life. And you that is really looking at this possible security of life and properties of these people, you can. There are two ways I want to suggest. First and foremost, legalize the use of gun. Let everybody that is of age, at least 18 years and above, should be entitled, should be allowed to carry as many guns and bullets as is freely. But not allow only a cross-section of the nation, Nigeria, to carry their gun, openly come to social media and post themselves. You see, you know where they are, and they become unquestionable group in the society, recognized by government. It's unfortunate. Things are really falling apart. I weep again and again for this nation. You allow them to carry it, the guns. You don't allow other set of people or tribe to carry their gun. Legalize it. If you cannot on yourself provide the security of the life of the citizen, what do you call them? The bandits, the unknown gunmen. They flock into people's town or villages, drive them away from their homes, occupy it, and the country, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces is aware of it, and they will be there for days, for months, for years. The government is not able to take them away. Then one is tempted to believe that the hand of government is in it. One will be tempted to believe that and think that, yes, the government hand is involved in the issue of this mess, this menace of insecurity of life and properties. People in those days, they were rearing cattle. They were not coming, entering into our farm and destroying our crops. But government has now given them authority. They enter our farms, destroy the farm produce or the crops with impunity and mosquito temerity, unquestionable. Our lovely First Lady, the person of Mrs. Patient Goodluck Jonathan. In her word, I borrow her, there is God. You people should know that there is God. All this reckless injustice, not cared for life you are living, there is God. You are not going to live forever and ever. You are going to give account of your still worship to your maker sometime, someday to come. If you cannot provide us with security, then legalize the use of God. Let everybody carry it unquestionably in the name of self-defense. Then, if you cannot do that as an interim measure, government of the nation and the government of the state from the security vote roll out what we call insurance policy that will cover farmers as they go to their farm, that covers the crops in the farm, so that in case of eventuality, the insurance will be able to pay the damages. Let insurance cover the farmer, his agent, his family. Peradventure, anything happens to their crops or themselves in the farm. People that have risked their life to look for food by going to farm, some of them are kidnapped where they cannot pay the ransom. Where will farmer get money to pay ransom that is being demanded in hundreds, even being demanded in millions, even in hundreds of thousands? Where would they get it? And many have been killed because they are not able to cough out the demands of the kidnappers. And government is aware. There is God, though. There is God. I want to appeal to you, if you come across this video, please share it. Let it go viral. Let it reach the authority of this country. Let them think about these ideas and mobilize themselves on how to provide us with security of life and properties so that we're able to put food on our tables. Please share this video. Comment. Let's see your own opinion. I've heard my opinion. I am hungry to go to farm. I'm interested in farm work because that is the way I'm brought up. I know that if you share it and it reach the supposed authority, I believe something will be done. Thanks for listening, and God bless.